Right now, as you're settling in for this explainer, I want you to just pause for a second and notice your own body. Is your mouth slightly open? Are you taking short, shallow breaths? Well, today we're diving deep into the science of breathing as we get older. And to really understand why this matters so much, I want to share a story with you. It's about a composite case based on a lot of folks we see right here in our Vital Elixir community. Let's call him Thomas. Thomas is 58, and like a lot of us, he was desperately trying to hold on to his independence, his mobility, and quite frankly, just the everyday energy he needed to keep up with his family.
But Thomas's days, man, they were starting to feel like a massive uphill battle. He was waking up completely exhausted, even after being in bed for a solid 8 hours. He'd roll out of bed with his dry mouth, cracked lips, and a sore throat. And then throughout the day, he had this unexplainable, lingering feeling of what doctors call air hunger. You know that feeling where it just feels like you can't ever catch a truly satisfying deep breath? Now, these aren't just random pesky symptoms of getting older. Not at all. These were massive clues. Thomas's body was literally signaling that the basic, fundamental mechanics of his breathing were way off track.
So what did Thomas do? Well, he did what most of us do when we're trying to protect our health and independence as we age. He looked for solutions everywhere else. To try and help his creeping blood pressure, his terrible sleep, and this underlying hum of anxiety, he completely overhauled his diet. He pushed himself through these exhausting new exercise routines, and he bought literal cabinets full of supplements. He was looking everywhere for an external fix, completely missing the hidden blind spot that was right under his nose. Literally. He treated breathing like it was just this automatic background program, completely missing the fact that how we breathe directly dictates exactly how we feel. Think about this for a second. We take roughly 20,000 breaths every single day. 20,000! The sheer scale of that is mind-boggling. Thomas might have been eating 3 times a day or maybe walking a couple of times a week, but he was repeating the mechanical act of breathing 20,000 times. And because his mechanics were off, because he was chronically mouth breathing and taking shallow breaths from his chest, he was basically repeating a stress-inducing habit 20,000 times a day. But you know what? The beautiful flip side to that is that you also have 20,000 opportunities every single day to signal safety, calm, and healing to your body. So let's break this down. Thomas was showing 3 classic signs of poor breathing. First up, waking with a dry mouth or a sore throat. That meant he was mouth breathing at night. That totally bypasses the nose's natural filtration system, dries out the airways, and totally ruins your sleep quality. Second, he had chronic shallow chest breathing. If your chest is rising but your belly stays totally flat, you're using neck and chest muscles that are biologically designed for emergency, running from a bear type situations. And third, that frequent sighing or air hunger. These signs meant his breathing was silently driving his nervous system into a chronic state of fight or flight, which raises cortisol and actually constricts blood vessels. Now, the real turning point for Thomas, and honestly for our whole understanding of healthy aging, comes straight from Harvard Medical School. They state, the way you breathe has a profound, direct impact on your autonomic nervous system. This is absolutely crucial to understand. Breathing isn't just moving air in and out, it's the master control panel for your nervous system. Fast, shallow, mouth-based breathing hits the panic button. But slow, deep, nasal breathing, that activates your parasympathetic nervous system, allowing your body to actually rest, digest, and repair. And as we age, managing this control panel becomes a foundational pillar for staying active and independent. To really grasp why Thomas constantly felt breathless, we have to talk about something called the Bohr Effect. It sounds a bit technical, but it's actually brilliant. It's a scientific principle showing that carbon dioxide, or CO2, is not just a waste gas. It's actually the chemical key that unlocks and releases oxygen into your cells. Let me put that into plain English. When you take fast, shallow breaths, you overbreathe and you blow off way too much CO2. Without enough CO2 in your blood, your red blood cells hold on to oxygen way too tightly. Think of it like the oxygen is trapped on a bus, and CO2 is the exact ticket it needs to get off at the cellular stop. So, Thomas's air hunger wasn't a lack of oxygen at all. It was a lack of CO2 caused by overbreathing. Okay, so how do we fix this? Fix number 1 for Thomas was transforming his nose into what scientists actually call a nitric oxide factory. Making a conscious, deliberate commitment to nasal breathing is the very first natural remedy we can use to get that oxygen off the bus, so to speak. You see, your nose is not just some passive pipe for air. It's an incredibly sophisticated biological air processing system. With every single inhale, it filters, it warms, and it humidifies the air, totally protecting your delicate lung tissue.
And get this, the National Institutes of Health confirms a staggering fact. Nasal breathing delivers 6 times more nitric oxide to your lungs compared to mouth breathing. 6 times. No way around it. When you breathe through your mouth, you completely bypass the paranasal sinuses. And that is exactly where this incredible, life-supporting molecule is naturally produced.
So what is nitric oxide doing for us? Well, it's a powerful little molecule that actually relaxes and widens your blood vessels. You can think of it as your body's built-in blood vessel relaxer. Simply by closing his mouth and breathing through his nose, Thomas started generating a continuous, natural supply of this molecule. And this may support healthy blood pressure and actually reduce the daily workload on the heart. These are absolutely vital steps for maintaining our energy and mobility as we get older. And the best part? It's a completely free way to support your cardiovascular system.
Moving right along to fix number 2, the vagus nerve activator. This is where we take our focus from the nose and move it down into the belly, to the diaphragm. Diaphragmatic, or belly breathing, is arguably the most powerful tool you possess to physically massage and stimulate your vagus nerve. Now, the vagus nerve is basically the main superhighway of your parasympathetic nervous system, your calming system. Activating it is absolutely essential if you want to bring a stressed, exhausted body back to a state of ease. Just notice the difference here between just surviving and truly thriving. Chest breathing sends a nonstop danger signal right to your brain. It uses tense, easily fatigued neck muscles, and it only utilizes about 30 to 40% of your actual lung capacity. But belly breathing, where your belly gently expands outward on the inhale and softens on the exhale, that sends an immediate, powerful calming signal to your brain. It engages that big diaphragm muscle and can increase your oxygen intake by up to 30%. By shifting this one simple habit, you can help bring your heart rate down, ease daily anxiety, and bring your whole body back into a beautiful state of restorative balance. And that brings us to our final turning point. This is the practice that truly brought Thomas's nervous system back into harmony. Fix number 3, the 5.5 coherent breath. This isn't just a trend. It's a highly specific breathing rhythm used by elite athletes, military personnel, and ancient traditions all over the world. Research actually shows that breathing at this very specific rate creates a state of physiological resonance in your body. It maximizes your heart rate variability and helps stabilize blood pressure. It is quite literally the ultimate biological sweet spot for human breathing. Let's actually walk through this coherent breathing ritual together right now. It is incredibly simple, and I'd love for you to try it with me. Step 1, just inhale, nice and slow, gently through your nose for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And step 2, exhale smoothly, back out through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step 3 is just repeating this gentle, flowing rhythm for about 5 to 10 minutes. Slow, gentle, quiet breaths. It's a gorgeous calming ritual. You can use it right before bed to deepen your sleep, or honestly, anytime you feel the stress of the day creeping up into your neck and shoulders. This exact routine is what changed Thomas's days. He regained his energy, he finally got some deep sleep, and he felt so much more present when playing with his grandchildren. And here is how you can use his daily checklist for yourself. First thing in the morning, before you even get out of bed, just take 5 deep belly breaths. Then, during the daytime, just do little micro checks. Ask yourself, is my mouth closed? Are my shoulders relaxed and down away from my ears? And finally, in the evening, give yourself the gift of 5 minutes of coherent breathing to lower your cortisol and prep your brain for truly restorative sleep. It's a tangible, real-world routine to help you regain calm and protect your independence. Now, as always, we want to be incredibly responsible with our health. The information in this explainer is strictly for educational purposes. If you suspect you might have sleep apnea, a chronic nasal obstruction, or any cardiovascular conditions, please consult your healthcare provider or a sleep specialist. We always want you partnering with your doctor. These breathing routines are wonderfully supportive, natural tools, but they are never meant to be replacements for prescribed medical therapies. Always put your safety and evidence-based care first, all right?
We've covered some truly transformative science today, haven't we? From the Bohr Effect to unlocking your body's natural nitric oxide factory, the power to support your health is literally sitting right under your nose. Your 20,000 daily breaths are either working for you, calming your mind, oxygenating your cells, keeping you vibrant, or they are working against you. So which will you choose starting today? You can take control of your aging journey, you can protect your independence, and you can support your body one beautiful breath at a time. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for your time. Subscribe for more health education. Like the video and share it to help others stay informed.